Yeah, I was actually, I listened to it several times after. A lot of that I knew, but a lot of it I didn't know, at least not with that level of clarity. And also the way he shared the story showed me some insight. Even when he said, when I got married, he said, and that was a good thing. And the way he said that, I was like, huh, okay. Even there was a light bulb in my head when he said that, like, oh, okay. Not that it was a question mark with that. It's just that the way, as a man, he said, "Yeah, marry my wife," and that was a good thing. Is, I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little too deep on that part, but it was
That's
just something that,
biblical though.
yeah.
You talking you're
Well,
going too
true,
deep. Well,
true.
it was biblical what he said.
Isn't to me, and this is what I've learned, that marriage either exposes you as being a man or
Mm,
not. So when you get married, it's either, my wife used to say, either you're gonna crap or get off the pot,
yeah,
and really, are you gonna step up and be a man, or you gonna, I can't do this and I'm
yeah,
out of here.
yeah,
So that's really what marriages exposes you.
yeah.
As, are you really a man, or are you a mouse? That's really
Look at
what it boils down to.
You're right, Horace, because remember that one part too, your pops had told me about the song, man. That kind of blew my mind when he said, when he started talking about the songs and how dudes just start relying
Ah,
upon women. Because all of a sudden, he was saying before, like, the man did this, the man did that. The man was responsible, is what he was
yeah,
saying, responsibility. And then just as Horace just mentioned just now, like, your dad kept saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Then all of a sudden, it was some other guys who was like, nah, I ain't doing that no more. I'm going to let her take care of me. And I know your dad must have been looking at them puzzled,
yeah,
like cross-eyed. What?
Yeah,
You
it's
mean you
crazy.
gonna let them take care of you? That ain't what we
yeah,
do. And I was like, you know what? I like that, man. I like the fact that he just was like, nah, I'm not getting down with that. And it makes me even
Right.
think, like you said, of them songs completely different now, too. I can't even listen to that, man.
Said the same
I don't even
thing.
listen to that.
I didn't even know that was what the song was
Yeah.
saying.
yeah,
Had no context for it before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yep.
I
But
did
I don't
not.
even want to hear that no more, though. I'm like, turn that junk off, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, B, I swear I said the same thing. I said,
Yeah.
yo, I done listened to this song a million times, and I never really paid it attention that it's talking about a man wanting a woman to take care of him. Now that sounds
Yeah, man.
so. Now that is crazy. Like
To a
they was
man, it's
living.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, heck
man,
yeah. But
right.
they was living though. It shows me the strength and power of music. They was living that out through music back then. And just like these people are living things out through music now.
Yeah,
It's just you see a musical connection. I didn't even realize that's what that song said.
yeah.
Yeah, me either.
One last
That
thing.
goes
I
to
had
show
no
you how
idea
demonic presence,
And
man,
we're
that be
talking
in
about
how
music.
60s and
subtle,
70s. We ain't talking
how
about
subtle
today,
it is.
But one last
Oh,
thing. I think, Warren, you mentioned this in the text message. I want to see what you guys piggybacked off on this one, where he said, everything stops and starts with me.
Oh, 100%.
facts,
Yeah, remember that statement?
facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What was your thoughts on that? Or if you had any thoughts on that.
I
Well,
like
but
it.
yeah, that's definitely, and that's not only is that biblical, because the man is the head, and even actually, that's been some arguments in my home when I've said it, that, and actually, to be honest, I set the tone for this house.
Yeah,
My attitude, if I'm having a bad day,
yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes the house is having a bad
That's true. That's true.
so
yeah,
sometimes I have to check myself that,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
Yeah,
you need to check your attitude right now, because everybody is getting down because you getting down.
yeah,
Having a positive attitude, we're gonna get through this.
yeah,
So all of that, so that everybody's daddy's saying it, we're gonna get through it. So we can't stress because he's saying it. He always delivers.
yeah,
So it's always, you said it, that is 100% true, at least in my home.
yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes I have to be smart about it, because it is so true that if I'm not right, if I'm, especially when I'm off, that's when it's a
Oh yeah.
problem.
Oh yeah.
So I got to be cognizant of that.
It was
That's
a
definitely
week.
I sat down with a man.
No, go ahead, Warren.
I sat down with a man when I was going through some counseling, and we both gave our sides of the story. And at the end of the counseling, he said, "It's all your fault." I said, "What?"
All right.
He said, "It's all your fault." And I said, "Man, come on, man. You got to be tripping. Like, I can't. Why would you say that to me?" He said, "Listen, bro, let me say this to you." He said, "If it's right, it's your fault. If it's wrong, it's your fault." And I said, "Huh?" He said, "I can't give you no passes or no excuses for you not accepting the function and the flow of your own household. It's all your fault." And it says, "Listen, if you don't like it, if you don't have the ability to change it, then that's your fault too." He says, "Because as a man, you got the ability to change it all." So when I heard him say that, that's all that I ever think about. That right there is when it's all going bad. It's normally I let it get out of control.
Yeah.
Really, to be honest.